I'm Cathie Zusy, and I'm seeking re-election to the Cambridge City Council. I am a 30-year resident and 25-year civic leader in Cambridgeport. Over 15 years, I've led the revitalization of Magazine Beach Park, the city's second largest park. I co-initiated the restoration of St. Augustine's African Orthodox Church. I originated If This House Could Talk, and I led an open space campaign for the city that resulted in its updating its open space plan. I am also a former museum curator, a wife, and a mother. My son Ben is a graduate of CRLS. When City Councilor Joan Pickett sadly died last August, I stepped up to fill her seat. Serving this job has been an extraordinary honor and an endless and endlessly fascinating job. What distinguishes me? 1, I not only listen, but also respect the voices of Cambridge residents. 2, I do my homework. I dedicate countless hours to researching issues, meeting with constituents, and attending meetings to understand our challenges. 3, I am solutions-oriented and have a track record of getting things done. Otherwise, what's the point? Here are some of my key positions. Our most important issue to solve is housing. Young people and families and our workers must be able to live in Cambridge, one of the most expensive cities in the US. To remain a diverse, welcoming, and dynamic place, Cambridge must have youth. They are our future. At the same time, we can't house everyone. 15% of our housing stock is already affordable. We must continue to better support mass transit so that workers can commute here. I was the sole vote against the multifamily housing ordinance because I believed it would mostly produce luxury housing and would displace the very people it was intended to serve. It is also brutal, casting abutters, their houses, their gardens, solar panels, and shade with no recourse at all. And it is environmentally unfriendly. Demolitions of old housing stock create construction waste and release embodied carbon. And this ordinance encourages the cutting down of trees and the elimination of open space. We need to amend the ordinance. Balconies and roof gardens should not satisfy the 30% open space requirement. 6-story buildings should never be as of right. And those using it to build larger luxury housing should not have the full entitlements, with no FAR and almost no setback. This is a tough economy to build housing, but we must continue to try. Most development should be along the corridors and squares and in transition districts, as Envision Cambridge recommended. If the Cambridge Land Trust develops a solid business plan, the city should grant them seed money to get started. We should initiate a revolving housing production fund, offering short-term financing to lower the costs of affordable projects. And we must continue to demand that MIT and Harvard house more of their graduate students. On transit, as the chair of this council's transportation committee, I have advocated for city support for regional transportation projects. I have advocated for better bus and MBTA service overall. I have organized meetings focused on better accommodating all modes of transport, including driving and parking, and on expanding current municipal shuttle services. We need to do a better job with transportation planning, considering all modes, and we need greater traffic enforcement. All modes must follow the rules of the road so that everyone is safe. On municipal finances, we'll have less money over the coming years, with office and lab vacancies up and commercial tax revenues down. This means we need to be more prudent in our spending and carefully evaluate programs. Our budget must better reflect our priorities. I ask for your number 1 vote. With it, I promise to continue to work every day to ensure that Cambridge remains a vital place to live where people of all backgrounds can thrive. Thank you so much. Go to votezusy.org for more information.